So you can't gain weight. You need 4,000 calories to grow. You have a fast metabolism and you can eat anything you want and still not gain any size. If any of these phrases resonate with you, then this video is made for you and specifically only for you. So here, let's take the average guy, right? He's gonna start spreading propaganda and start blabbing on about how he eats 4,000 calories a day and he can gain weight because he has such a fast metabolism, right? So that's just like the average Jack for you, right? Now that's pretty crazy and all, but let's check what he actually eats day to day, right? For breakfast, he'll have like a bowl of oatmeal that's like 600 calories. For dinner, he'll come home and just eat whatever his mom makes, which is like what, 1,200 calories at most. And for snacks, he'll have like Twizzlers, right? Anyways, that's kind of funny. And now that we made fun of Jack, he's quite sad. So why should you listen to me? I've been weightlifting for like half a decade now. I am a competitive Muay Thai fighter. I have been on a major weight loss journey myself. I run a business and I've optimized my diet for optimum brain efficiency, and we have a shared intention. So here's the two-step process to put on weight. And we're more or less speaking about muscle here, so I'm just going to assume that you work out, but let's get on to it. So number one, track your calories. Calorie tracking is very important as most people overestimate their caloric intake and they think they eat far more. This can go the other way. A lot of people who can't lose weight will typically underestimate the amount of calories they eat, and most people just in general have no clue how many calories are in what food. Like if you've never tracked your calories before, what reference point do you have on what 500 calories of chicken looks like? So in the image right here on the bottom left, you can see that, you know, the meals look very similar, but one is almost double the calories of the other one. And once you start tracking your food, you'll come to actually realize that you eat somewhere around 2,000 to 2,500 calories per day. Now you want to track your calories using a notebook or apps. Personally, I started literally on paper and it was the biggest pain in the ass up until I switched to an app that starts tracking your calories. So, you know, me having my own software, I would recommend you use Kitchen Savvy, but if you don't like that, you can use any other market alternative that will help you. Some quick tips for this is buy a scale. Like don't even try to eyeball how much calories are in what foods. Don't use measuring cups. Don't do any of that. Buy a scale. It's like $20 and this is completely game changing. Weigh meat and other foods raw. So this is the most accurate way to do it, as when you cook certain meats, they actually lose a lot of water weight and it ends up being less weight. So you can like mismanage your calories that way. And other foods such as pasta and rice, as you can see on the bottom right image over there, they actually gain weight. Rice will almost triple in weight, where, you know, pasta you can see doubles in weight. And lastly, use an app that has a barcode reader. It will just make tracking super easy. Once again, I can literally recommend any fitness app on the market that tracks macros and has a barcode scanner, but you know, I'd recommend you to use Kitchen Savvy if you want to support us. Number two, high calorie foods. If you find it hard to get calories in, consume higher calorie dense foods such as nut butters, fattier cuts of meat, nuts in general, full fat yogurts, and smoothies. If that isn't enough, you can try drinking your calories. This is the fastest way to get down tons and tons of calories and still not feel like you've eaten a lot. So make smoothies and drink caloric drinks such as milkshakes if you just need raw calories. And last but not least, consider adding some junk food. This is by all means not the healthiest idea, but if you need the calories, just add the junk. So in the top, you can see Sam Sulek. He's very popular for eating cereal, which if you're trying to optimize brain function is definitely not the way to go. And on the bottom, you can see I just try to hold your attention so you don't click off the video. But if we take a look at the actual drink, it's probably like this big, right? It'll take you like 30 seconds to get down fully, maybe a minute. It's not going to fill you up too much, and there could be like 1,000 calories in there. Now here are some foods high in calories. You can see nut butters typically have 600 calories per 100 grams. So, you know, a serving size that's like this big will have like 100 grams. Fattier cuts of meat are also quite easy to take down, although those do stuff you up a little bit more than nut butters. You could just eat nuts. Once again, like a handful of nuts will be like 200 calories, so 3 handfuls, you know, 600, easy. And one of the most calorically dense vegetables are avocados, which are also high in fat. So just generally foods that are higher in fat will get you more calories in. And now you can consider mixing foods together, such as using peanut butter within like protein milkshakes to add extra calories. This is what I've done in the past. Or like you can add ice cream to make it taste better, higher fat milk, and you'll be very surprised how fast the calories add up in general. If you enjoyed this video and learned anything new from it, be sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, and don't forget to stay savvy with your diet.